Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about this homemade, I guess you could call it homemade prop, but every year I do kind of like a freak show display type of thing, and this year I'm just kind of displaying it as a shelf. And so we're gonna go over everything I used, where you could probably find these things, and how you can make it yourself. So I'm just gonna do a quick little overview of all the shelves first. There's 3 shelves, and then I'll go into more detail about each thing. So here we have some pictures that we got off the internet of just some kind of like freak show type of things, circus type of things for Halloween. We printed these out like 4 or 5 years ago, and we just put them in frames, and they work good. Dollar store candle. I got this during Christmas time, so it has like the silver on it. But now it's like orange or whatever. Oh, picture's falling down here. We have, it's a little hard to see on camera because of the glare, but it is a severed thumb inside of a mason jar. And then we have some like dusty eyeballs in there. Then we have a little bookshelf with some cobwebs. And then we have a tied up elf on the shelf. And then we have a homemade shrunken head. And it's a little hard to see. Kind of like a Bigfoot hand. And then the double-headed guy right there. So, let's go over how we made all this stuff. So, like I said, the 2 pictures I just got off the internet and printed, and the candle is from the dollar store. But the severed thumb, I took, there's this thing in the magic world called a thumb tip. You can probably get them online for maybe $2 at most. And then I just dry brushed some red paint on it, and then I did kind of like a line of red paint around the bottom to give it kind of like a cut look. And then I put some paper towel inside of it just a little bit, and I painted that kind of like a really dark red. And then I sprayed some here, let me go and get it so that way I can show you what it looks like. This spray adhesive. I just use the Elmer stuff. It comes in kind of like a spray paint type of can. And that's what I used for that. And then jar of eyeballs. I just got some eyeballs, a bag of eyeballs for $1 at the Dollar Tree, and I just dry brushed it with some brown paint. And they look pretty good. The elf on the shelf is just an elf on the shelf. This is electrical tape, and this is twine. Pretty simple. These books I got from the Dollar Tree. They're $1 each, and all the different books come in different sizes. But these are 3 of them, and 3 different sizes, and then obviously just cobwebs that you can get at like Party City or whatever. The shrunken head is made out of paper mache, and is painted with kind of like a red, kind of brown mixture. But we also put in one of the dollar store eyeballs. We've had this thing for 4 or 5 years. I start to forget. The hair is just from an old wig. It's kind of hard to see the hair, but it's on there. It's just an old wig that we cut up. And then this right here, I believe, used to be like a piece of like plastic or bone for like a guitar bridge or something. But it might have just been an actual tooth piece. I can't really remember, but you can make something out of that for teeth. And then the hand, I'm pretty sure we just got from like the Dollar Tree or something like that. And I'm pretty sure it's a stain on here, either stain or like a brown spray paint. And then the same wig hair that we used for the shrunken head, if you can see, I can put it in the light here. We just attach strands of it to the fingers and a little bit on the base there. So that's what we did for that. And then again from the Dollar Tree, you can get like these tiny little skull guys. We just cut the head off and put it on there. We also have a lizard person, but it's in the bottom of one of my totes, and I haven't gone actually and taken all the stuff out of the totes yet. But once we do take it out, I'll just put it like probably right here or either on top. But what I used for the shelf is I have this old tote here. it's a little hard to see with the light and all, but it's an old chest tote type of thing. We got it for like $5 at a flea market. Trying to get it in the light so you guys can see it. There you go. And inside of it was this thing, and it has a bunch of these old files inside of it and pictures and stuff. But we just took that out, and we just used this as the shelf. Now, you don't have to do what we did. I did it because it was easy. I built this all in 20 minutes, you know, because I already had all the stuff for it. And it's just easy to assemble. And then, if your tote isn't weird like mine, you could put it in and just close it up, and then you can easily transport it. But because this actually goes in the lid of the tote, it's really hard to put back inside. But, so what I do is I just turn the candle off, and I'm going to attempt to do this with one hand. Just tilt it horizontally, like this, and line it up, and then look at how much surface area it condensed. But yeah, if your tote isn't weird, you can just put it inside. But yeah, that is my quick little shelf thing. You can build most of this stuff. All you can do is you can just take plywood and make your own shelf if you want to, or you can just get one of these shelves from like maybe like a Big Lots or something like that. I have all my Star Wars memorabilia on it. But you know, you can always use one of these, just like a smaller version of that. Or you can take one of those, you know, like cuboid shelves. It's like different cube sections. You can build different stuff inside of that. But I really like the look of this just because it has like old tacky wallpaper on it. That kind of makes it look old. But yeah, it's going to go great. It's going to be part of the Witch set piece. And I'll give you a little sneak peek into what the next prop video might be about. Okay, so I can't wait to do the next prop video. After that, I don't know what'll come next, but it'll be something exciting. But we'll go out and say bye to Steve. Bye.